Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a video about sending packet radio packets via audio sound waves through the air, first of all for testing the software before trying to interface it to radios, because I find it complicated. This is ThinkPad. This is the receiving end, an AX25, so it's old, and it has built-in loudspeakers underneath, which are hidden down here, and then microphones, which are two microphones here beneath the display. And on the left in this window, command line window, I'm running Direwolf, and it's got the debug output turned on for audio. That's why it keeps showing these received audio levels. And then a couple more terminal windows. The important one is this one, where I'm going to be running my packet via audio Python program. And yes, maybe I'll rewrite it in Rust. So what this does is it can send and receive on the command line text, which is sent via AX25 packet radio format frames, with then output to the loudspeakers or input from the microphone on the laptop displayed here. So I'm going to run that. So that's now running, and Direwolf says client application is connected. So that's good. I'll be showing the software and how I set this all up in another video. Otherwise this will be too long. This is just to demonstrate how far I've got so far. So that's ready to receive. And then over here, I've got another identical laptop. These are running Linux Mint 22, by the way, because I've had a bit of success with Linux Mint with another project with radio and audio interfaces. So I thought I'd stick with it for a bit. So this is left-hand window. I'm going to start Direwolf with the audio debugging every 5 seconds, which it'll complain about as being too frequent, but never mind. So it's running, ready to accept connections in the Direwolf interface. And there's the audio level popping up. That's what it's receiving, which of course is 0 at the moment, or close to 0. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just show I've written a tiny command line program that will record an audio clip from the microphone. Let me see if I can find it. I wasn't going to show you, but now I am. So that's how to play it back. And somewhere I've got here we are, a record that will record audio picked up on the microphone, which is the default input device. If you've ever played with audio on Linux, you'll know how difficult it is to get things like this working with the right devices and then not having them in use. It's going to be 3 seconds long, duration 3, and it's going to be called recorded.wav. Let's do it just to prove that it works. So this is recording. There we are. That's all it is. And now that I've already got a playback, record. So let's play that back. It works. So this is recording. I don't know if you could hear that, but it played it back. So it works. Very nice. So I know the audio interfaces are working on this laptop. And what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to click in the window first and then run the same Python script I was running on the receive laptop. This one here is going to be the sending laptop. So let's run that Python script. There it is. And I've already copy-pasted something, so let's put it in here. Well, actually, let me just show you what happens. If I just type some random text and press enter, you can probably hear that. And the pink here that's my call sign, G4EYR. And the pink means it's transmitting from Direwolf into the packet AX25 format, and you heard it coming out of the loudspeaker, so that's transmitted data. If there were received data, it would also appear in here in a different color. So that worked. What I'm going to do now is paste in here, hopefully, with Control-Shift-V with one hand, test message 123. So that's what's going to get sent, and hopefully it will be received via the audio through the air on this laptop. And unfortunately, the loudspeakers and microphones are not the best on these old ThinkPads, so what I have to do is turn this round sideways, blocking up the air vent for the CPU cooler, so I won't leave it like this for too long, and try not to shut it down in the process. Just move it closer. So now I've got the two laptops close together. The sound is going to come out of the bottom of this one. Loudspeakers are these slots here, and it's going to go into the microphones on this laptop here, hopefully. So when I'm ready, I'll press enter on the sending laptop and watch the screen on this receiving laptop. Wow, it worked, first time. So there's the received message popped up, decoded direct from audio using Direwolf decoder. A few errors about what I said and protocols, but basically it works. And the input level audio is too high, it says. Interesting. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is the data rate. If you ever listen to packet radio, you'll recognize that what I just sent wasn't 1200 baud packet, it was 300 bauds. Because if you try using 1200 baud, the audio processing in the hardware on these laptops doesn't really allow that signal to get through very successfully as audio. Works fine on radio with radio TNCs and modems, but I want to do it with audio through the air, and the laptop hardware limits that. So 300 bauds works. And as you can see in the Python program window, the text I just sent has popped up, which is nice. I'm not going to try sending the other way, because then I'd have to turn this laptop on its side and get it to fire the audio into this one. But that's basically the experiment I wanted to show so far. And in another video, I'll show how I set up the software for these various programs. And in more videos, I'll show how to interface it using various audio interfaces like the DigiRig to amateur radio transceivers and other transceivers as well. That comes later. So I'm looking forward to reading your comments and questions, and please subscribe and you'll see the next videos as they come out.